Peace, love, and light. It's Goddess True Divinity. I'm doing this video because I want to introduce my new website. It's True Divinity's Ascension Project. I'll be doing a blog as well as some other services. Finally walking in my gifts and living in my gifts. I hope that everyone enjoys it once it's launched and put out there for everyone to see. Today, there's an awesome energy, and the reason why I say it's awesome is because it's quite strong of a need to go within, a need to be silent, a need to be amongst nature and not really deal with the emotional aspect of life at this moment. Kind of a chill mode. So I want to speak about energies, and I always tend to speak about this, but it's very important, and it's something that is very important and vital to our lives. We are energy, and everything around us is energy. And if we don't understand to overstand what energy is and the role that it plays in our lives, then we won't be in control of things, pretty much. And it goes back to those who are religious. They're not really in control of things in their lives because they give that energy and that power to other things rather than themselves. They don't take responsibility for their own actions because they're busy blaming some adversary. And then they don't uplift themselves because they're busy giving the glory to some supreme being. When in fact, if you don't create your situations and work through your situations, nothing is achieved and nothing will ever happen. It's cause and effect. Energy flows in a direction in order to cause something to happen, in order to make something happen. So it's just like the Bible scripture, faith without works is dead. We can want, we can think all we want, but if we don't act upon those thoughts and and what we're thinking and what we want in life, then we're not going to ever achieve anything. So we must learn to be like water, and I say this all the time because water adapts. We get placed in so many different situations in our lives, and we a lot of times don't want to adapt. We don't want to change anything. We want things to just flow in the manner in which we want it to flow. But if you look at water, a stream, a river, and even the ocean, and you see how it adapts to whichever way its path is taking it. So if there's a rock in the way, it goes around it, or it overcomes it, it overpowers it. The ocean, if it wants to expand, it creates higher waves to go in, higher lands or in different direction, a different path. That is what we must do. We must learn how to expand and increase and decrease and go around or overcome or break through. We have to learn how to do those things and to adjust accordingly. We also need to understand that water is a conductor, and if we realize how to regulate our energies as far as high vibrations, low vibrations, high frequency, low frequencies, if we learn about the way energy reacts when it comes into contact with other types of energies. If you know, like a battery, you cannot plug uh, a positive end into a positive end because it's going to cancel each other out. There has to be a balance that occurs, and we have to learn how to achieve that balance. And a lot of times it's just allowing a situation to be as it is. Look at it, analyze it, learn from it, and move forward rather than allowing it to affect us in such a dramatic way in which it changes our vibrations and our frequencies. And this happens a lot with those who are not able to meditate as often as they would like, or just don't meditate at all. It's very difficult for those who do not understand the flow of energy, who don't understand themselves first and foremost, I should say. It could be complicated to those who are not really seeking truth and who are not really seeking, knowledge of self and getting back with nature and trying to achieve peace and balance in life. It could be very difficult. Sometimes we can fall back into our old way of being and our old way of thinking post awakening. And it's natural, it happens, but we just have to learn how to bounce back. We have to learn how to put ourselves in check, to look in the mirror and analyze our own selves, because there's nothing you can do for the world until you get yourself right. So that is where a lot of people learn to be humble. Humility is what humbles the mind. If you are placed in situations where you feel like you were humiliated because you should have known better or what have you, those are humbling experiences. You take those with a grain of salt and you apply them to your life and you move forward and you allow it to make you a better person. You allow it to open your eye so that you can become more aware of your mistakes and realize that your mistakes are only for your learning, only for your growth process. It's not something for you to constantly keep going through over and over and over again, because, ultimately that's why we're back here in this lifetime, because we keep going through the same things over and over again. We're not learning our life lessons and our life purpose. We're not fulfilling them. So, these are some of the things that I will be addressing on my website, as well as the tarot card readings, birth and natal charts, my music. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for my poetry. I actually have an album that I'm working on now. It's called The Ascension Project, Rhythmic Evolution. And it'll have about 12 tracks on it of spoken word and some songs that I've written. Everything's written by me, along with some self-affirmation and mantras. I might even include a guided meditation at the end. I'm not too sure just yet. I'm still working on it and working on the album cover art. I also have a new collection that I'm working on with Jamora King Photography and Graphic Imagery. The collection is called the Ascension Collection. I'm sorry. All this noise is a tad bit distracting, but that's what I will be working on, or I am working on as of lately. Wonderful things. I'm actually going to start pulling out the canvas and brushes and paints and work on some things like that as well. Yes, I will place them on the website. You can purchase if you like. I'm also going to go on and get some more of the wonderful raw crystals, the raw quartz crystals here in Arkansas, and we'll be selling those as well if anyone is interested in some, raw quartz crystals. We have clear ones, we have white ones. The smoky ones are very rare to find here, but if I run across some, those will be for sale as well. just awesome things, people. And I am so grateful that you all are taking this journey with me and that you all appreciate me. Because I appreciate you. And with that, I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. I hope to have my website done mid-November or the end of November, as well as my album. So, peace, love, light, much balance. God has blessings to you all. Peace.